Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna show you understanding redux flow with counter app, increment and decrement, and store the value initial value 0. So how to understand this is redux flow. Catch up just point to point and show you. So this is my initial project already set up just with React project with byte, just byte using. This is byte and tailwind and UI design with tailwind. So this is our app, no functionality added. So now at that time I want to add in my project redux and redux toolkit. So redux is a powerful predictable state container for JavaScript apps. It's kinds of library. So this hold on a local state measurement and it's a powerful RTK query. So today I am not discuss about RTK query. I am discuss about redux flow and understanding the core concept of redux. So first of all I want to get the redux documentation and quick start. Then I want to install redux toolkit and react redux. So let's run the command and paste the command. Sorry, think this command is fault. So again copy now and paste, hit the button. Okay, I install redux toolkit and react redux. Installing, it's take time on your internet connection. Okay, redux toolkit and redux install it. So if I want to see, this is redux toolkit and react redux. So let's begin the start our project redux flow. So first of all I want to define a redux file which everything inside the redux work inside the redux file. So then I want to first of all store define. Redux store define, it's kind of all everything state is store container store.ts. So I want to follow the documentation about store define. This is the import the configure store from redux toolkit. So import from redux toolkit configure store provided redux toolkit. Configure store provide redux toolkit. Then store, declare a store and call the configure store, and it's kind of function and it's kind of function and pass the object. An object, it's kind of take a reducer, and reducer it's kinds of object. That whole reducer is it's redux it's a kinds of hard that's hold on a process of reducer. So then export default store. Okay, save. Then the store provide the whole application. So then main.tx, then import React Redux provider from React Redux, and React Redux provider. It's from a React Redux, not a Redux toolkit. It's core React Redux. So wrap the provider, the hold on app, and pass the store as a props. Redux store. Okay, store is defined. Now let's the features, and now it's our application. It's kinds of counter application count. Okay, so now file define is counter, and counter is kinds of application feature. It's kinds of slice. So it's kinds of slice. Okay, counter slice. Slice.ts, and counter is initial state app, initial state. Then to use a type script. So first of all, I need to define a type initial for initial state. Type counter value it's kind of number. So const initial state type is counter, and below 0. Okay, then export the export default initial state. Okay, counter feature initial state done. Then I have to create a slice, counter slice. So first of all, import from Redux toolkit create slides. It's provided Redux toolkit. Sorry, not create action, create slice that provides Redux toolkit. Now declare a counter slice with create slice and pass the object. And object properties, first of all, name its kinds of which kind of name. It's counter slice. Define redux. So this is counter, and then initial state, and to import initial state, then reducers. Now export default counter slice dot reducer. Now is create a action inside the reducer. So this is our project objective: increment and decrement. When the user increment button clicked, then initial state 1 by 1 increment, 1 by 1 added, and increment 1 by 1. So and create actions like increment, and it's kind of function that get the state and to update the state when the increment action called. So state below plus equal 1. Second action is decrement, then default is get the state now update the counter state dot below minus equal 1. Our two action is ready. Now as is that time, export the action. Action is gonna counter slice dot action. The action is increment and decrement. When there is any action, you must be export. Oh, sorry. When the store define, when using TypeScript, you must define a state type define about its store. Type root state, and to see the documentation, this is. So just copy the line and paste it. You must need to line about when using TypeScript and React Redux. So now I am using the view already. First of all, let's define the store, then I into wrap the store whole app with Redux provider main.tx. This is, and now then I create the feature of our application counter in initial state. This is initial state and the counter slice. Now and to dispatch from UI, so that our UI first of all get the state counter state, use selector. It's help us to get the state from anywhere. So state is kind of root state, sorry, when the counter is cleared, we just define a store inside the reducer. Inside the reducer, the name is kind of counter. Then import the counter reducer slice is rename for conversion counter reducer. Okay, that's it. Now and to get the counter, this is counter. Then in the structure the value. Now I want to use the static, replace the static value and the set the counter value from redux store. Okay, so I want to check now connected or counter initial state from redux store. This is 0, yes. Now I have to check initial state, some change like 10. Save now, and yes, 10 now. So I assume that the redux counter state is connected. Now at the moment I want to the dispatch our action increment and decrement. So when the action call, just need dispatch gives help us for action call, that kinds of reducer action. So use dispatch, provide a react redux. Now our increment action in increment button, callback function, dispatch, then increment action, and import the set the increment function from redux counter slice. Okay, save it and let's try it now. Yes, this is increment 1 by 1. So now set decrement button, handler decrement. So one click and set the callback function and dispatch call inside the action of decrement. Call now. So let's try. Yes, increment and decrement work finally smoothly from redux store. So this is today, end of the day is today more. I want to get the might help us for redux understanding about redux on the beginner level stage. You must help us for this video. So goodbye.